All right, we have joining us live now the National President of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, whose society is bemoaning the federal government over its decision to import Madagascar's herbal concoction. Good morning to you, pharmacists.
Good morning. My name is Pharmacist Sam Ohuabunwa, President of the Pharmacists Society of Nigeria.
All right, glad to have you join us on the program this morning, Pharmacist Sam Ohuabunwa. Now, what is the position of your society? Am I correct with what I read out on my show this morning?
Yes, our position is that it is not the best for a country like Nigeria with over 200 million people, over 174 universities, over 69 federally funded research centers, over 20 schools of pharmacy, to be dependent on a small country with 17 million people, six universities, and one school of pharmacy, to be producing drugs or concoctions or herbal medicines, which Nigeria has the capacity, has the technology, has the ability to produce. We think it is a shame. If somebody does not feel that it's a shameful thing, we in the PSN feel it's a shameful thing for us to do, because there are certain things. Nobody should beat you in every game. If you are taller than I am, at least I'm shorter than you are. So there must be somewhere Nigeria is excelling. To be dependent on Nigeria on somewhere else, whether it's Madagascar or anywhere for herbal preparation, which our scientists can make, or which some herbal producers say they have things that look like them, and we are not investigating them to know whether they work, and we decide to go and take something from outside. We think it is not fair to our Nigeria economy. It is not fair to psychology. It's not fair to our ability to develop local indigenous capabilities and capacities.
All right, pharmacist. Now, the question is, can solution come from another country? Must it be Africa? Must it be Nigeria, rather?
No, solution can come from everywhere. But what we are saying is, if you have coal in Enugu, you don't explore the coal in Enugu. You go and be importing coal from America or coal from India. Does it make sense to you? If you don't have coal, fine. If you can't explore coal, fine. But when you have coal, you leave it there, and you're waiting for other people to dig the ground and bring out their own, and you're waiting in your country to receive them. For me, it does not make sense.
Okay, but the PSN is yet to come up with its own cure of COVID-19.
PSN does not make cures. PSN is a professional society.
Okay.
But we have our members who have made claims that they have things that can help in COVID. Nobody has the cure for COVID, even including this COVID organics. Nobody can satisfy yet that it's a cure. But people who have taken it said it's been helpful. So Nigerian scientists, pharmacists, pharmaceutical scientists, and other scientists have made claims that they have things that can help us manage COVID. That is in the media. If you've not heard, many other people have heard. Some are members of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, some are not, but they are pharmacists, they are scientists, and some other herbal institutions or herbal producers have also made similar claims.
So are you saying that you are yet to get support concerning some of the cure, the alleged cure from the members of your society? You are yet to get support from the federal government?
What we are saying, Mr. DJ or Mr.
My name is Michael. Michael is my name.
Michael, yes. Listen, you are. If you have problem, you Michael, now you have a problem that you want to deal with,
Yes, I'm listening.
And then I tell you, I come up tomorrow and announce in Lagos and say, I have something that can help this business or this your problem. Somebody else stays in Abuja and says, I have something that can help your business. Does it make sense for you, if you really have to do your problem, to stay in Umuahia? I'm telling the Abuja man, prove that that thing you have can work. Abuja man, prove that it can work. For me, it just shows that you're not serious. You really don't want to solve your problem. If you want to solve your problem, you call the man in Abuja and I say, come, show me what you have. Let me see whether it works. Let us put it to test. You can't be sitting in Ohuabunwa and be saying, prove that it works. Then that's fine. I won't prove it, and then you have no cure for your problem. So our point is that there are people who have made claims, and we pharmacists cannot certify whether it is true or not.
Okay.
Those things have to go through clinical trials. Clinical trial is an expensive thing that will involve doctors, pharmacists, nurses, medical lab scientists, and all the team in the healthcare to test, take blood. It's a long and expensive thing to prove. Now, most of the herbal producers in Nigeria do not have the resources. They do not have the ability to carry out these tests. Now, we're not forced to use them. But if in a time when we need help, we don't have any help, our proposition is that government ought to get these people together and put what they have brought to test and prove that it works. Government has the facilities, has the resources to get it done. We should be self-introspective. We should patronize and try to seek how we can help ourselves with what we have. This is the point we are making. And let me go further, that I am aware that scientists in universities and some research centers have done work in this area, but their work, as you know, will usually be on the table. It is not able; they're not able to scale it up.
We have an example. We have an example of that here in Abia State. A professor here in Ohuabunwa here is raising a claim concerning COVID-19.
Thank you, Michael. That is it. If I am Minister of Health, I will not call the professor a whole professor. You can't say it's a herbal. You can't dismiss him as a traditional herbal medicine, because that's the way people look at it. When you talk about herbal or traditional, look at these old traditional healers we used to have in our villages that may not be educated in the way of the Western world, but they're educated in the traditional medicine. So minister ought to call them and say, come, professor, whoever you are, bring what you have. Let's get it together, put together a team to try it and prove that it works, or it does not work. How does that hurt anybody? That's our point. That's our point. We need to be more internally focused to help solve our own problems and not to wait for other people to solve their own problems. And then we wait there for them to also come and solve our own problem. I think Nigeria is too big for that. We must rise up as a nation and claim our position.
Okay, a pharmacist, Sam Ohuabunwa, many thanks for joining us this morning on the conversation. The National President of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Amen.